Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how to take the shifter knob off if you've never done it before, because I looked for instructions on how to do this and there was only one video that I could find on YouTube, and I'm actually glad I watched it because I almost took it apart wrong. I started to unscrew the screws in the very top of the shifter. I started to hear air leak, so I freaked out, and I'm glad I stopped because that was totally wrong. There's a certain way you have to do it, and if you're curious because you want to swap your shifter, or in my case I needed to replace the rubber boot that Mina has torn up again. I think I've replaced it 3 times already because of her. Well, you need to be able to take your shifter off, and this is how you do it. Okay, I have pumped down the air. Got to get the air out of the system as much as possible. I have loosened the front and the back of the cover. I'll slide that down out of the way. And I would advise you to take a picture of these airlines. They're 4 different colors, and you don't want to forget how they go. So when you go to hook them back up, you want to get it right. And then you're just going to loosen up all 4 of these around both sides, and pull the airlines off. As you can see, mine I really tore it up this time. That is all that's left. Yeah. Not sure to see that, but that's all that's left of the rubber. It's just a gaping hole. That's ridiculous. Okay, now that you got the airlines removed, you're going to disconnect it from that point right there. Put your wrench there and turn it, and your knob will come off. Before I get too ahead of myself, we got to get that plate up. I got to find the right socket and take that up before we can put the boot on. Okay, now that you have that loosened up, you're going to just turn your knob and just keep turning it till it comes completely off. Alright, we got it loose. We're going to take it off, set it aside, and there you go. That's what was left of the rubber boot. Isn't that ridiculous? So here's the new one. We're just going to thread the airlines through the center and slide it down over the shifter. Alright, we got it started, and this is not going to be easy. It's going to take both hands, but we're going to get it on down there. Alright, we got that on there. Now we are going to put the ring back on. Alright, we got that done. So now I'm going to put the knob back on. Alright, and if I remember correctly, the black and white goes on the front like this, and the red and green go on the back like that. And I can't really shoot me putting it on there because I'm doing this holding my camera. But let me attach it and I'll be right back. Okay, we got that hooked back up, and guess what I did? I let the cover fall up under the boot, so I'm going to have to take everything apart and redo it. Dadgummit! Alright, don't be like me and forget an important step. You got to take this off before you put the boot on. Oops. Okay, and in case you're unfamiliar with the way this nut works, I didn't really explain that to y'all. You turn your knob and get it to the place you want it at, okay? Then you turn this nut to tighten it up against your knob so your knob will not move. Oh, Guess what else I forgot again? Dang it. Don't do this when you're tired and ready to go to bed. Alright, let's put this sucker on here before I forget about it. Alright. Make sure the little split is facing up, and it is, so I'm good. Now I'll put it back together. Hang on. Okay, we got it hand tightened, and I'm just gonna tighten it the rest of the way with a little wrench. Don't have to get it super tight. Crap. Alright, I'll do it. Now we will slide the cover back up. Alright. And once you get it lined up right, then you'll put the little torque screws back in it. The only thing left is to get a cover to go over my shifter, which she destroyed also. Okay, so there you have it. That is how you take the shifter knob off. And please excuse my disaster of a truck. Mine spins all day while I'm driving, tearing stuff up. And I had rugs on the floor, and she's already ate the rugs, and I don't know what I'm going to do with her. But anyway, I hope that was useful to at least somebody out there. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good weekend.